Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 95, Danny Davis.
Back now at Fenway, bottom of the inning. And now here is Jack Sawinski. There's a swing and a drive. Gomez Phelps going back on this one. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result with that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Eliezer Alfonso now at the plate. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Duran, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball. And they're down to their last out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Davis didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Pitching for St. Louis, number 95, Danny Davis.
Now into the game, Addison Barger. He's the new third baseman.
Barger.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And downstairs. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Rafael stands in now and watches strike one. 1 out, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. To the right side. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. Number 10 up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
We only say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
1-1-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Davis hits the clean inning for the save.
Well, he showed some lockdown stuff out of the pen, Boog. His teammates see him pitching like that, and it gives him a ton of confidence in him. Nice job to help deliver the win.
Pitching for the Cardinals, number 95, Danny Davis.
One out, runner at second. Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Davis. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And at second.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And it's now a 2-run game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Condon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
1-2. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground at third, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
Good work out of the bullpen in the win, Boog. Really handled his business against this lineup. You'll take that kind of performance just about every time.
Now pitching.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And a big swing and a miss. 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, you're the top of the ninth. Just missed. Davis. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kick steals. That's down and in.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Keith at third. Edwards on second. Horowitz over at first with one away. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger brings it in. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 10-7.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
So they're down to their final out. Josh Hammond now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Just missed. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. Tucker hustles to get it in. And they put up the stop sign at third. Probably the right move to not risk the out at the plate there with two down.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Number 20.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the National League slugged their way to a win in this one.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
Pitching for the Cardinals, number 95, Danny Davis.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And into the box for Baltimore, number 6. The changeup missing. And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Go-ahead run on base. Larry will hit next.
So both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's in there. Strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Sit him down.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So up next, James Wood. He's already homered here in this one. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw comes into third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz. That misses off the outside edge. Late swing, foul to the left.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Come on, Danny.
Right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. And in the ninth, they take the lead. The tag at third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
J.C. Esquera, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 4 with a double.
Now that they have the lead, it looks like their winning streak will stay alive for another day, partner.
That clips the corner. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And that is that. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And 9-1.